Hey, it's Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Daniel Ramirez with, I'm going to get this right, Weed Man. I want to be very clear. We're talking about like lawn type stuff, right?
Right,
Daniel,
absolutely.
welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, Weed Man, tell me about it.
Yeah. So our company basically takes care of anything that your gardener typically doesn't. So they come and kind of mow the lawn and take care of the aesthetics of it. However, we get down a little bit deeper. So take care of, insects, disease control, fertilization. One of the big things is crabgrass. I know everybody kind of gets that here in Fresno. But we kind of take care of all that stuff starting from underneath the soil and coming up. So, we want to make sure that your lawn is nice and healthy and add value to your health.
Daniel, at my age, when we talk about underneath the soil, I get a little nervous. But okay, so you do everything you say that the gardener doesn't do, which they come, they mow the lawn, maybe they edge it and stuff. Do you come and water every day? No,
we don't do
but
watering.
You've been around for a while, not you, but the company's been around for a while.
Right. So 1970 is when it started all together with Des Rice. He's a great guy, and kind of progressed to this international company that is now the biggest lawn care service in the United States.
And because of that, and I wanted you to point that out. You have access to all sorts of resources. There are things specific to this geographic area that, certain types of weeds that respond, certain types that don't respond. You need to have someone local that has, knowledge of the area. But also with Weed Man, you're bigger than that. You're international, so you can bring more resources to the table, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And I think that's kind of what really helps us is understanding where we are in our geographical location. I mean, like you're right. Here in Fresno, there are certain weeds that we get here that they might not deal with in Nebraska or something. But the great part about Weed Man and us being so local is we know Fresno. Right. We know what affects, all the neighborhoods here, all their lawns, things like that. Like I was mentioning crabgrass earlier, a lot of nutsedge, spurge, things that we know affect us, and we know what we need to do in order to attack those weeds on the lawn.
And for someone that would want to, do I have a piece of property that's too big for Weed Man?
Absolutely not. No, we do commercial properties. Right now, one of the biggest ones we do is the Island Water Park.
Really?
So we take care of their lawn, keep it nice and green. So the summertime when you guys go out there and have your picnics, it's Weed Man keeping it green for you.
So that's you guys do?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm impressed with it. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we do that all the way to smallest yards of 200 square feet if we need to. So
that's like 10 by 20. Man.
Yeah. Some of the European homes that are style homes, they have small yards, and we take care of those too as well.
And besides lawn, do you do like the flower beds and all that stuff?
Absolutely, yeah. So we do flower bed service as well. We also do aerations. We do seeding and mulch as well during the fall. And
water is kind of an issue in this, in California,
absolutely,
Central Valley in particular. So having proper care can also save me on my water bill.
Absolutely,
and my water usage, which there are people that pay attention to that nowadays when they didn't used to.
Right.
So that's important also, isn't it?
Right, absolutely. And I think watering is key, and if I can give one tidbit of information just on the show alone, we have a lot of people that water at night, which is actually very bad for your lawn. And so we want to start convincing people to start watering early in the morning. It's the best time to start doing that. But watering is key, and we work with you on that and making sure we stay within the city's regulations of watering times. We never ask you to water outside of that. We want to make sure that we're working with the city, working with you in order to maintain your lawn and keep it nice and green and healthy.
Well, that's awesome. So that's all fine and dandy, but if I don't know how to get a hold of you, how does that process work?
Absolutely. So you can go to weedmanusa.com.
Okay.
That's a good way to get a hold of us, or you can call our office at 559-266-1624. And the ladies there will help you out.
And then do you come out and, assess the, my particular property and go over, what my property needs are?
Absolutely, and every lawn is its own fingerprint. It's its own signature, So we have to specially design a program for you. What's going to work best for you? Your flower beds, your lawn. If you need an aeration done, if you need to get a seeding done. So we want to work with you and your gardener to make sure that we're all together to make your lawn look beautiful.
And so as you eliminate weeds out of my yard, you'll take my grandkids too, right?
Those unfortunately have nothing to do with, but
No. All right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, again, how do we get a hold of you?
So you can call 559-266-1624, and that'll get a hold of our office.
Right.
They'll set up a lawn assessment for one of our highly trained technicians to come out. They'll measure your lawn, and right now, though, if they call, right now,
Because they watch the show.
because they're watching it right now. I know you got your viewers out there.
Got it.
We're doing a special.
Okay.
So your first treatment will be only $24.95 to get started with us.
That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll come
Such a
out. Yeah, and the lawn
See, it
assessment's
really
free.
is worth watching my show.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Very
that's
much
great.
so.
Listen, Dan, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thank you
Weed
so
man.
much. Absolutely.
Having that perfect lawn, yard,
It matters, and we care for your lawn.
more than I do, probably. And I'll see you when we come back.